Good morning readers. I, Harish Boodhoo, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. Open Letter to the Prime Minister. Part 22. This 28th April 2020. Good news for all our readers and student friends, you can also watch and listen on YouTube. Free. At no cost. A lady is reading the article in correct English. Mr. Prime Minister. It is the 22nd part of the series. Warm welcome. Just to refresh your memory, we are writing in Facebook since the 2nd February year 2011. Before that, we were regularly pouring out our feelings in many newspapers. So, the present series of letters are also addressed to our readers and Facebook family. They matter more than you and your government. Future leaders are groomed. Be here as an appeal to all our readers and friends. You can also watch and listen on YouTube. Our administrators typed and posted yesterday's article. It is read by a lady. Our student friends now have the rare opportunity to learn about the correct English pronunciation and intonation. We thank the administrators. They will type the handwritten articles and then post them on YouTube. Please subscribe to YouTube. Free. At no cost. And invite your friends to watch and listen. A new era has begun. Welcome. See, with that personal appeal to our faithful readers, we now come to the follow-up of yesterday's opinion paper on the thriving corruption industry. You see, Mr. Prime Minister, at school I was the poorest among the poor. I had never known my father. He died at a young age. I was born some 3 months later. My mother, who was hardly 28 years old, had to look after 5 other small children. Childhood was very difficult. All the 6 children helped mother to work in the sugarcane fields, collect grass and dry wood, share the domestic chores, etc. Thus, we learned to work hard, live and eat simple, earn each and every cent honestly, not to envy the possessions and lifestyle of the rich, be law-abiding and God-fearing, be sincere to ourselves at whatever we do, never accept something which we did not deserve. And you name it, my mother was my real friend, guru, role model and goddess. Overall, that was the high principle which had guided me all throughout my political career from year 1976 to year 1986. As member of the Legislative Assembly, leader of a party, Deputy Prime Minister, Acting Prime Minister or Government Chief Whip. History says so. Of course, there have been mistakes here and there, every now and then as any human being. But in general, we have been consistent with our fight against corruption. We have not been afraid to challenge the mafia in their own den. Both history and Facebook bear witness. Therefore, we practice what we preach. We are not teaching, tutoring, lecturing or sermonizing. We are writing and warning you from past first-hand personal experiences. We are raising the alarm because all world experts are predicting a worst-case, nightmare, and tragic scenario after the passing of the pandemic. People will lose jobs as never before. Factories will close at an alarming rate. Poverty will increase dramatically day by day. Scarcity of food will be telling. Democracy will be threatened with a hungry and angry population. And what not? Well, you will now realize why we are telling you to act very quickly and decisively to recuperate the sacred taxpayers' money looted by politicians and their likes. To get ready to face the crisis. To prepare ourselves to deal with the looming and most difficult situation since our independence. To make preparations from very now for the darkest periods of our history. To come to the rescue of the jobless and the hungry. And to save democracy from the incoming violent street and other popular protests. We are repeating and stressing deliberately to get the message across. To highlight the fast approaching highly dangerous situation. And to raise the alarm on the gathering dark clouds, and apocalyptic vision of the uncertain future and democratic landscape. Of course, we are not that alarmist to refer to the apocalypse as described in the Bible, the complete final destruction of the world. But we are alarmed because all world pundits are predicting a nightmarish situation, worse than that of the post-World War II. We should be resilient and resolute. Hence, all our readers should start preparations from very now. The writing is on the wall. World experts cannot all lie collectively. They have sent out clear warning signals. Prevention is better than cure. Safety precautions are the mantra. Do not underestimate the full extent of the crisis. Prepare the ground now. Be ready for anything. There is plenty of money in this country, hidden, diverted, invested fraudulently in foreign countries, looted over the years under all successive governments, etc. Enough to feed the population for 5 full years. Not just 2 years as predicted yesterday. It will take guts, Mr. Prime Minister, to recuperate that plundered taxpayers' money. And you will have to summon up courage and willpower to challenge the mafia. You will have to go against your own family and entourage to save the nation. You will have to put your hands into the snake's hole, so to speak. History recognizes and remembers only the brave, the courageous, the bold, the daring, the heroic, the fearless, and not the coward, the chicken-hearted, the gutless, the spineless, and the weak. Choice is clear. Here are few more measures to inspire confidence in your leadership. 1. Reduce all salaries and pensions of ministers and political agents by 75%. Flush out all political advisors, journalists. 2. Establish fast-track courts of law to judge all cases of unexplained wealth, drug money, black money, WikiLeaks and Panama revelations, state lands transactions under the Labour Party and militant socialist movement regimes. Confiscate all illegal gains. Courts to judge within 6 months. 3. No need to pay former presidents and vice presidents. 4. Ban all imports of luxury things and 5. Compel all profit-making companies to donate year 2019 profits. To be continued. Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.